Hi, welcome along to today's 4-Minute Clinic Live. I am Dr. Marianne Trent. It's lovely to have you here, and this is your daily prescription for better mental health. So let's talk about self-care. Let's talk about it not being selfish, and let's talk about what a worked example of self-care might look like. So, self-care is not all about face packs and manicures, and self-care is applicable for all of us, regardless of our age, our gender, anything. All humans need self-care, and we need to know when to put the brakes on, and that it is absolutely okay to do that. So, I've had a busy few days, and yesterday afternoon, I just had a bit of a headache, sort of right in here in my eye, and I just didn't feel that well. But I also had a list of things I wanted to do after the school run, and things I wanted to do in the evening as well. But I had to just give myself permission to slow everything down, and to just rest and take care of myself. So what I actually did was I had a nice big drink of squash with some ice in it. I took some paracetamol, and I got under a blanket under a blanket on the sofa, and I watched a bit of Clarkson's Farm, which is great. You should definitely watch it. And I cackled my head off. That bit did hurt my head a bit when I was laughing, but also I knew that I wasn't able to be well enough to cook tea, and so I had a cuddle with my husband, and he said, well, what were you going to cook for tea tonight? Because I cook on a Tuesday, so before you get like, you shouldn't be cooking every night, but I cook on a Tuesday. And he said, well, what are we having? So I told him what we were going to have, and I said, oh, well, could you cook this instead? And he was like, yep. And so when we feel like we need to do things, actually sometimes we don't. Sometimes I'm going to sneeze. It's sunny in here. Does sunshine make anyone else sneeze, or just me? Live streaming, you've got to love it. So you can ask for help. Asking for help is so important. It doesn't say anything negative about you if you ask for help. You're allowed to. You're allowed to show up for yourself and ask for others to help you. Absolutely, you are. And the stuff that you wanted to do, can it wait? And this morning I would usually go out for a run, but I didn't wake up in time, and so I didn't have a run, and I just had an extra sleep, and it was really nice. And do I wake up and berate myself for not running? No, I don't, because that's not how self-care works. We've got to be on our own team, wanting the best for ourselves. So it's not all face packs, it's not all manicures. That stuff is nice, but actually giving ourselves permission to do things that are fulfilling, that help us feel important, and that stop us spreading ourselves too thin can be so powerful and so important. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope this empowers you to show up for yourself and to take care of yourself too. If you do find this type of thing difficult, you might well like to check out the Feel Better Academy. And this evening, I'm going to be going live with Suzanne Samaka to talk about the hashtag Honesty About Editing campaign. And that will be a really great chance to think about how we protect our mental health, our self-esteem, and our body image, and that of others, especially impressionable young people. So do tune in if you're free, or absolutely you can watch on catch up on whatever platform you are watching live now. Do tell your friends, like, follow, and I will look forward to catching up with you tonight if you're free, on a replay if you're not, or absolutely tomorrow for our next 4-Minute Clinic Live. Right, have a lovely day. Take care.